I didn't mean for the panel to be frozen in place. But, you know, you all look so good up here. So I too want to join Henry in thanking all of you for staying for the entire day. And thank you to our online audience for also staying with us through the entire day. We've been watching the social media and been seeing the tweets. People have been profoundly, I think, affected by the conversation that's been had, as well as the nature of the solutions that have been offered. I'd like to congratulate the Insight Center for Community and Economic Development for their stellar partnership in this effort. We really appreciate working with them. And certainly, this is not over. This is not a conversation just to have a conversation. For those of you who don't know, we've actually been at it for quite a long time. We've been meeting on the Hill with policymakers and their staff. We've been holding briefings on the Hill. We've been meeting in the first term with the administration, with various agencies, and certainly the White House. We will continue to do this. We've been engaging the media. We plan to ramp up the media effort because we think that it is immoral to have a conversation about wealth inequality in this nation without having a conversation about the racialized class system that we maintain in this nation. We will continue to push this issue because there is a sentiment that has been expressed over the last week and a half, especially, that perhaps, you know, perhaps we might be better off going back picking cotton and going back to slavery. Well, I tell you, I will go down fighting in my grave before I go back to that. That's not going to happen in my lifetime. And it's not going to happen as long as anybody I've ever touched is living. And so with that, you know, it is certainly my pleasure to close out the 2014 Color of Wealth Summit. It is my pleasure to reiterate something that Alejandro said with regards to why this issue is so critically important. And this I want the mainstream economists to hear. The nation's demographics are shifting. You know, whatever your response to that is just a fact. Within 5 years of the children under 18 in this nation, a majority will be children of color. Today, a majority of children being born in the United States are of color. The U.S. Census Bureau projects by the year 2043, a majority of the nation will be of color. How will the nation's economy remain competitive in a global system if a majority of the population is mired in poverty? How will we sustain the tax base needed to provide the services we have come to know and expect? Everything from mail delivery to trash and garbage collection to Social Security to everything that we think is important and that we value in this country if we are not investing in the populations that have been historically excluded in this nation. And so with that, I call on you to join in our movement because this is a movement and we're not going away. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being at the 2014 Color of Wealth Summit. Until next time.